Hello there, guys. Today we're going to be doing a quick tour of NatorCraft. This
Absolutely.
is a very good server
yeah.
owned by that person.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And there's Sus Boy. Oa
Yeah.
Oa. Some mod.
Yeah.
All right.
Highly suspicious.
So this is Old Village. This is the first village we started on the server. The thing is, the server has older cities than Old Village, but they were plopped into this world with it is programmed basically. I think it's called Amulet Editor, where you can like make schematics of large like builds and cities and stuff and plop them into other worlds. So some of the other cities in this world are older than the actual server itself. So this is a pretty unique world. Yeah. And here's your house.
Yeah, this is my house. There's some very nice chickens in here.
Oh yeah, and they're plopping eggs constantly.
Yeah. Oh, wait. What? Did someone kill some?
Oh, they're probably so jammed in there that they died when they were moving. That's probably what happened.
Yeah. Someone placed lava on these one time.
You got a computer.
Oh.
Yeah, I wonder who that could have been.
Maybe
got
it
a
was
computer.
Nate Zone.
I think maybe it was. And I think maybe it was also my friend Noah.
Oh.
So, absolutely. So, we've got your room here like last time, but it's full of chests and it has a different staircase.
Yep.
And then we got my friend Cam's room down here.
Yeah.
And then we got the big ass underground rooms
I can
here.
just sneakily sneak in here.
Very interesting, the lighting in this room down here. Absolutely. Yeah, it's pretty cool down here. It's like a little bunker. Yeah, it's very bright. And we've also got a tower in here if you want to go check it out. Yeah, this is kind of just like a resting area up here where you can just sit down and look over the village. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Look at him. And we'll do a quick tour of Old Village. And Moundville is right across the river here. It's where all this freaking bamboo is. So the reason why there's so much bamboo is to block the view of the main city, which is like right beyond the bamboo, which is a massive city compared to Old Village. Here's my house, by the way, and I got a garden out front and some trees and stuff. Pretty cool. Look at my computer setup. Look at this. It's pretty cool.
A lot of monitors.
Yeah, kind of like actually my real setup in real life, actually. Pretty cool. Let me sit down. Yeah, just like that.
Wait, do you just right click to sit down?
Yeah, yep. Pretty cool. Still got my cave basement and everything.
I made another video on this server, and you guys can also see that. This is 1 year later.
Yeah, 1 year later, and a lot has absolutely changed. A lot has changed. I mean, even the house looks different on the outside because I got like spore blossoms all over it and like a new garden.
You didn't have this computer set up before.
Nope. I added that computer set up like a week ago, so that's fairly new still. Yeah, and then we'll go over here. You can see this whole area is new as well, and we've got a garden, bee area, Moundville's across the bridge there. So these lots all over here were covered with woods before. Now they actually have homes and buildings, and it goes all the way down to the end of the road, where at the end of the road in the last video it was like just nothingness other than trees, like just forest. So this is pretty cool.
Yeah, some houses.
I like this little log cabin house. That's a pretty cool log cabin house.
This one?
Yeah, it's pretty nice on the inside. And it's got like a big window for the bedroom where you can see out to the east and see the sunrise and stuff. It's pretty awesome. And then over here we're entering Cedarville. And this is a town that was not in the last video. So this server is honestly so massive that we can't even fit everything into this video. Honestly, it would take way too long.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
We're just gonna quick walk through a lot of these towns, honestly. So it's amazing how much has changed since 1 year ago. And the server was started just over 1 year ago, so it's pretty amazing how far we've come. Now, not many people have been on throughout the year. Honestly, it's just been mostly me and a couple friends. But I've been hard at work, that's for sure. Here's a woodland. This is supposed to be like a very classic, like vintage, kind of like a 2010 kind of style town. Very nostalgic looking. So, yeah. This is actually a town off of a 2B2T map.
Oh.
And I found this town when I was on 2B2T, so I made a world download of it, and then I basically just modified it and made my own on the server here. So this isn't really my work per se, but I definitely did change a lot of things with it so that it's more fit into NatorCraft. And prepare ourselves because this is a long ass tunnel back to Zionsville. Zionsville is the second biggest city in the world, Arcadia being number one. We got a glass ceiling under the river here. Pretty cool. Yeah, we're under Zionsville. So basically, Zionsville is a square mile in size. Arcadia is a 1.5 square miles in size. So it doesn't mean all that space is taken up by city. Some of it's more open, but a lot of the area is taken up by buildings, I will say. But yeah, we're in Zionsville. This is kind of like the outer downtown area here. Downtown is more to the south and west. So we're kind of in the more residential part of downtown, honestly. And most of our bases that we started in the city are like to the north and west. And the sun's going down. It's a pretty cool site here.
Yeah. These are some big houses or buildings.
Oh yeah. And they took a lot of time, especially the ones that are really oddly shaped, those brick ones off to our side. Those ones took forever because every single floor is different shape.
And it is running off into the sunset.
Absolutely. Yeah, so basically we're coming up upon the OG part of town where everything started. I'm going to show you the dungeon house. The dungeon house is literally the first house we ever started in Zionsville. So it's coming up here. It's on Friendship Road and Friendship Bridge also. We got a raid apparently going on here. Right in the OG part of town. And where are those raid boys at? Oh god. Oh god. I think I hear them.
Oh, yeah. No, I saw one. Some villagers.
So this is Friendship Road here. We got the B area, Boston Tower, Thompson Tower over on the other side of the river. And then we've got Friendship Bridge here. And this is the dungeon house. This is the big ass base that we started in Zionsville. So, and Zionsville used to be called Spawn Town. Now it's called Zionsville because, I don't know, Spawn Town, it was a cool name because it was like, hey, we spawned here in the old server. But like, it needed an actual proper name, I thought, after a while, so I changed it to Zionsville. And this is kind of like our gymnasium area here.
Yeah,
It's kind of like
big.
a market now. It's kind of like a weird
Is this
market.
a night?
And no, that's like another huge room with a sky roof. You'll see what I mean.
Oh, that's
So,
cool.
Yeah. It's awesome. A lot of chest storage down here. Pretty big
Yeah.
market. This would be great for a market, honestly. All right. So this is Arcadia. This is the biggest city. So this city is very unique. I did not build any of this. So what we have is a plugin on Spigot called City World. It is no longer updated. It's only for 1.13, but it can generate infinite city worlds, basically. You can configure the crap out of the plugin to make it like more, you can add like rural areas, suburban areas, and like city urban areas. I chose to do a massive city urban world and then make a schematic of part of the city and then plop it into our server world. And this process took an entire day to do, by the way, because of multiple reasons, including my internet speed and the fact that using Amulet Editor takes forever to do anything because it's still a very new program. It needs more optimization, honestly. But this city is 25 city blocks by 25 city blocks wide and tall, and it has a highway going around it as well that I have built in the last probably 3 or 4 months. And all that's around it is wilderness, honestly. And then on the east side of this city is Zionsville, which Zionsville has a highway going around the city as well. So it's like a big square loop road. And yeah, Arcadia, as you can see, is just freaking massive. And just
Very big
is
buildings.
almost infinite. Yeah. Dude, and the whole purpose of these buildings, there's like probably a couple thousand buildings in the city, honestly, is that players that join the server. Now this server's invite only, so I can only invite people that I trust, like really trust, and friends and family basically. So basically the whole purpose of the city is to have a player claim an entire building and turn it into whatever they want it to be. Like it could be a corporate headquarters, it could be like a museum, a library, it could be anything. So
Yeah.
that's kind of the whole purpose. But like the city's also really cool to have on the
Yeah,
server
this
for
building's
like,
huge.
so you can just like play games and stuff. You could play hide and go seek and stuff. It'd be like really fun in this world. All right, so this is New Village. This is basically, we moved out of Old Village and moved into New Village, like a couple thousand blocks away. And this is a mountain valley town, which is really beautiful. And it also goes up onto the plateau over there, as you can see.
Yeah.
And so this town has 3 zones. I call it the lowlands, the midlands, and the highlands. So we're in the midlands right now. So what I mean is like elevation wise, that's what they're called. So down here is the lowlands, and this is where most of our research facilities are. You'll see that in a few moments here.
And there's also some mailboxes here.
Mailboxes. Yep, some of them are full of food.
Yeah, okay. It's only the ones that are
like
closer
a food
to the
factory.
Yeah, so we have a food manufacturing plant down the road. Unfortunately we couldn't find any delivery guys to hire to fill all of the mailboxes, but we got some of them.
Yep.
Let's see if once we get closer. There's some further down the road. Oh, here's some. So let's see, some of these are filled with food.
Oh yeah. Lots of mutton everywhere.
Yeah, these ones have pork chop.
This is pretty cool. So this is the lowlands that we're in now. Yeah, and this town is so much bigger than what it used to be. This town used to be so tiny, and now it's actually kind of big.
Yeah.
So
here's my house.
Here's our research facility.
This house isn't done yet. But
I was the one that added those pillars on top to hopefully encourage you to finish the second floor.
Yeah.
Apparently it's not working.
Soon. Yeah, so here's our Research Labs United
This is basically our food company and our zombie apocalypse generator as well.
So this is actually capable of quickly and efficiently generating zombie apocalypses.
Yes.
Yeah, so here's here's the food generation system. Food Gen 9000.
Yes, indeed.
You just flick this lever and then you can hear that ticking. Starts generating food.
Oh yeah.
And then
it will basically go down into this chest. You can see it's filling up with pork chops.
Yep.
Then what we do is we take a few of these and put them into the food smoker. The smoker has wool in it. What the heck? All right, there we go.
Wait, someone has to put wool in.
I don't know who did that. Probably Doggo.
Yeah, wool is supposed to go in this chest.
Yeah.
So you can go in here, take the wool separately, put it in the wool chest, and then take the food and put it in the food storage.
Yep.
And then we got storage over here.
Very dark, ominous chest storage area. We got buckets, dead meat, everything we need for a food factory,
Yep.
And then over here is our zombie and villager mixing machine, where we put villagers in one and zombies in the other, and then we release them and see who dies first, basically, so we can open the doors. And it's a lot of fun to watch the villagers get chased down by zombies.
They can create a ton of zombie villagers if we ever need those.
Yes. And
we have
here's your machine, Luke.
Here's the zombie apocalypse generator up there.
Yep.
There's a lever on the top. There's a ladder. Oh, here's a ladder. Yep. So, here's also the bat generation machine.
The bat generation machine. Bats are they make it really like ominous in here, but they're not really useful in the research. They're kind of just added things.
Yeah, and here's the zombie. Flick that lever, it starts zombie apocalypse.
Yes, and then we have a bump out in the wall here, so it's pretty cool.
Yep. This is probably the most highly sophisticated building in the server.
Yeah, it is, honestly. Honestly, it is. The server doesn't have very much redstone contraptions, honestly, which is kind of a nice thing because there's less lag, but it also is kind of like maybe there should be more. So
yeah, redstone stuff
make
is
it more
cool.
interesting. Yeah, it is cool.
Other than when it's like, here's another research testing facility.
This one's the bad boy machine.
So this one, we have a floodgate door that allows for maximum flow of zombie apocalypse.
Yes.
So this thing can produce a lot of zombies per minute. I'm not sure the exact amount, but it's probably somewhere around 47,000 zombies per minute.
Yeah.
This one
All
is
right. Well,
extremely high
why don't
flow.
you go turn on the machine and I'll watch them come
Yeah.
out here.
Um, wait, I have to get on the inside here.
Or you could just go through the door next here.
Oh, well, we have to get we didn't really think this out very, um,
It's still in the experimental phase.
yeah. So,
So
alright, so you just flick this lever, and as you can see, a few, like, on the outside so you can see them. Alright, so a few of them, a few baby zombies are here, but...
I'll butcher these boys.
Wait, hold on, wait, I wanna fly up so I can see them. Wait, I can't even fly. Oh, oh, they're on fire. Yeah.
Look at the line of them. Oh my god.
Okay. Alright.
Going after you and me.
Alright.
Oh wow.
So there was only 289 of them that got killed, but that's because most of them died from the sun. But
yeah,
at night, like, they fill up this entire hill and all over there.
I know that.
I don't know. It's pretty insane. Also here is this suspicious building. If you go in, you might not come. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's. With the shaders, unfortunately, you can see where the walls are. But when you don't have shaders, it's pretty hard to escape.
You can see the water levels higher than on the other side. I don't know if you can see that really well, but it definitely does flow down in those holes right there. So, yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool area. We got Void Guy's balcony here that overviews the entire valley as well. And then this is the Highlands up here. This is the other part of town. And I would say it's the more peaceful part of town because it's like, you know, it's just not so busy with buildings, I would say. It's just more open. So, yeah, very peaceful part of town. We'll go check out Void Guy's house. So these are tents right here, by the way. You can actually see they're furnished.
Yeah.
So pretty cool.
Oh, we also have, so just in case there's a special occasion, we have another, undercover research testing facility.
Yeah.
So, but this one's undercover, so no one really knows it's there. As long as you don't look at the 25 doors at the front.
Look at that. Yeah.
Yeah, some extreme testing goes on in there. Yes, here's Void Guy's house.
Oh yeah, this is a pretty cool house. I like the way how he has it furnished in here. It's actually very nice.
And here's he has a little place down here. There's some trapdoors in case he needs to hide down here from a zombie apocalypse.
We got the nether world down here.
Yep.
Let's go up to the balcony. Yeah, this is pretty cool up here. Yep, we got a hill here and a hill over there. So plateaus and then a valley. And over there is the ocean. That's beyond render distance, but this is an awesome place, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are all homes that I've put in the last couple days on these hills here. Part of the town as well. There's one way over there. It's a pretty cute little home. That's my buddy Aiden's house. He hasn't been on forever. I haven't talked to him in ages. And we got some more homes here. And then we got mountain. Absolutely beautiful mountain here. Mountain little valley. Yeah, very cool. All right, this is Susanville. This is named after my grandma. This is a Victorian style town, very far away from New Village, by the way. It's a beach town, so there's lots of sand everywhere, lots of tropical vegetation, and we got a lighthouse over here and a beach that you can like just relax on. We got some umbrellas here, lighthouse, and this is an ocean. And this is actually on the north side of Zionsville, so this is actually north of Zionsville a little bit, and very big ocean. Yeah, I just got wet, so I'm gonna have to dry off now. I'm dry now because it's Minecraft logic.
It took a very long time.
Yeah, it took like 0.125 seconds.
Yeah.
That's a little too long to dry off. Yeah, there's the pub, or the tavern. We got some workshops here. We got Tiger Tail Beach up here. Yeah, this beach is named after an actual tiger tail beach down in Marco Island, Florida, that we went to. That was awesome. It was a long walk to the beach, but it was an absolutely beautiful area.
Oh.
So that's what it got its name from. And this is actually an island, believe it or not.
Oh.
So it's pretty cool. All right. We got some tropical homes over there. Just standard 2-story homes. Sun's going down. It's really beautiful. Yeah, this town is it's not very big, but it's very quaint, I will say. There's a well right there. You got some beehives, some water that you would typically see in a beach town. And we got some farm fields over here, like melon farms. I think these are potato plants. Yeah, those are potatoes. And then we got the ocean over here as well, so it's pretty cool. The sun's going down. That's absolutely beautiful there. Let me get a view of that. Very nice.
Yeah.
All right, so this town is named after my grandpa, and this is a Tudor style town, basically Tudor homes. We've got the Christian cross, and we've got silos here, and they're actually fully furnished. So you can see it's like a workshop in each silo. Not meant for storing grain, but instead basically workshops. So that's pretty cool. We got an animal farm here. All the animals must have been butchered or something because there's no animals here. So that's kind of sus. But poor animals. We'll have to get some more animals someday.
Yeah.
This town is like really small though. It's not very big at all. We got some got a little fireplace here, a little campfire. Pretty cool. Ah, you missed me. This is a farm here that goes underneath the bridge. I think that's pretty cool. So awesome. And this town is on a big hill, so it's kind of like up high. So you can kind of see here.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're at the Farlands here. This town was established yesterday on April Fool's Day, 2023. So this is like one of the smallest towns we have on the server, and it's very new. It's supposed to be more of an abandoned town. It's supposed to be like unkept, basically for people to find in the future.
Oh.
So it's very small. We've got a dock over there. We got a hotel here.
And hotel.
You got Green Boy after you.
No, that's Doggo's house. Oh.
Doggo's house, and we got Void's house over there.
Yep.
That's the hotel. Yep.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, every room has a couple beds in it. Yeah. All right, and then we'll go check out the dock, and then it's over here. This is like supposed to be the entry road into the town, and you're supposed to like come to this town by boat. So like the dock is right over here.
Oh.
We got bamboo boats here, and we're in 1.19, and this is supposed to be a 1.20 feature. So that's actually pretty cool. Now, we spawned in mangrove boats on April Fool's Day, and they turned into bamboo boats, and they still haven't changed. So that's
cool.
kind of sus. But it's really cool at the same time. So you can actually move around on them. So
I'm in.
Spider Boys would be tough.
I'm on 1.19.2, so they're just regular boats for me, but.
Oh, okay. I see.
They are bamboo.
So Radamantis is not my creation. It's basically a castle off of 2B2T that was in very bad disrepair. That I made a world download of it in 2B2T off basically a backup of the server, and then I basically took a schematic of this region and fixed up every single building, repaired everything, and kind of made it my own a little bit by adding new buildings and stuff, and like making old buildings look completely different. So this is quite a huge castle with a big city around it. Yeah. And not only that, there's another castle on the south side of the town as well. It's not near as big as the actual main castle, but it's still decent, I would say. And this place is huge, and you could do a lot of exploring here, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely monstrous castle here. This is the biggest castle it's got to be in the whole server. So Woodland Island Village, which we're at right now, is my very first server SMP like map city we've ever made, and it was like made in 2011 when I hosted my very first Minecraft server. So this is the op house. It used to be called the op house, now it's called the admin house, but this is basically where the admins used to reside in my very first server. And this is actually the original items from the server, by the way. That's amazing that they're still there. Yeah. And so this is a very old town that's been basically revamped and remodeled to be more modern, but also very classic looking. So this is my friend Jared's house. Jared the Bomb. That's still his username, by the way. It's really cool. And so this town is actually kind of somewhat big, but it's on an island, and that's what's really cool about it. And here's my brother's old house over here. So this is Cam's home. He's still got those furnaces that are running infinitely, even though there's nothing in them. So that was an old thing back in the day that you could do. So I don't know if you can still do it or not. I don't know. And we have a lava pit here to burn items because you couldn't like delete them any other way back then. This is like back in beta. So this is like all beta terrain here, or at least it was until I like smoothed it out and added it to 1.18 terrain. So but this town is so cool. I love it. It's also a pretty tropical town too. And then up here is all new. This is way newer stuff up here, these buildings and stuff. And if we go over here, we got like docks and stuff. These flyboys be annoying me. And then we got a tennis court here, basketball court, and some. These kind of look like palm trees a little bit, but they're not. They're acacia trees, but they were the closest thing I could find to tropical look, you know. And then we got a pool area here with the yellow and blue theme, and a bathhouse for boys and girls. And then we got a workshop over here. We got a museum made out of sandstone. That's pretty cool. We got kind of like the like lower class homes here. So those are pretty cheap homes you can buy and just, you know, buy with diamonds and stuff. And then over here is going to be a work in progress. This is going to be the expansion of the town over here in the future, if I ever get to it. And it's just a smaller island, basically. But we'll go back this way. We've got a castle right here. It's pretty cool, honestly.
Yeah.
I like that it's in the middle of the water. It's actually kind of cool. And you got a tower up here. Yeah, and then you can walk up on the platform up here. So, yeah, pretty cool. I'm going to jump off.
Wow.
Oh, you went to the top there. Yeah, and we'll go this way. Because there's another town across the river. Got a greenhouse. We got a pig and chicken farm with a pig zombie. I guess it got struck by lightning or something. And yep, more homes. We got another lava incinerator because that's what it was back in the day. That was like the thing back in the day. It's pretty cool. And we got a bridge here. Got Cameron's coffee shop up ahead on the right, and we've got like a hotel slash like business center place over there. We've got our airport runway strip here, which has lava lighting because that was like the thing back in the day too. It's like lava lighting, and this is like the shortest runway in the entire world, and nowhere near Zionsville Airport, which is way bigger. That's like a way bigger airport.
So it was basically lava in general. Very cool then.
It was back in the day. I still think it is. I still love lava lighting.
I'm really happy
like,
they added the infinite lava source.
Yeah, me too. Absolutely. And then
so
over here, this is South Cedarville over here. This is another town that's like pretty much joined with Woodland Island Village over there. And it's kind of its own town over here. This is kind of like the business town, and Woodland Island Village is like the residential area where most of the people work, or like they come over here to work and they live over there. So yeah, this is lots of office buildings in this town here.
There's a horse up here.
He got a horsey. Yep. That's pretty cool. This town still has a lot of area to like build on, so it's pretty cool. It could be expanded in the future.
Yeah.
And that road up there will take you all the way back to Zionsville, which is a long walk.